Welcome back to Las Vegas Now. These days especially, you have to be aware of renter scams. I joined Las Vegas Real Estate Now with Harvey Blankfeld to learn more. Check it out.
Welcome to our show. This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we bring you the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. We want to help you make your real estate decisions wise ones for you and your family. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld of the Blankfeld Group, and today we have a special guest. We have Roqui here. She's from Channel 8. Welcome, Roqui.
Thank you, Harvey. It's good to be back on the podcast.
I'm glad to have you back. Hey, listen, I want to talk about property management today and renters and tenants and landlords, because there's issues out there right now.
So my first question is, how do people avoid these renter scams?
There's a handful of scams going on out there. There's a lot of people saying they own homes and trying to rent them, and when they don't actually even own it. So first thing is, I suggest hire a realtor to help you find a rental. And the reason you do that is because the realtor will help you vet the home to make sure that the owner is who they say they are. The second thing is, don't count on all the information you see in those online portals. Some portals you might be surprised to find out that the information there is not accurate, because they're allowing people to put information on independent of real estate agents. The inventory for rentals is very tight. Maybe even, and it's tight for buyers too, but maybe tighter for renters. So it's tough out there.
And out here, the rent is going up, right?
It is. It's gone up at an alarming rate over the last several years, and it continues to climb. And I think there's just such demand because our population is growing.
So why would a landlord actually need a property manager? They can't do it all by themselves, right?
Well, first of all, you want somebody to properly vet the tenant. That's one reason you want to have a property manager. The second one is that we know the local laws and customs. We understand them, and we insulate the landlords from the tenants. If you have to give the tenant bad news, you don't want to be the one to do it. Let us be.
You need a middleman.
Yes, let us be the insulator between you and your tenant. That way, you're still the good guy.
Now, what are those tenant responsibilities versus the landlord responsibilities?
Yeah, I just want the tenants to remember the term that we use throughout is normal wear and tear. When you're closing out a tenancy and a tenant's leaving and they want to get their security deposit back, the things that should be deducted are those things that are above and beyond normal wear and tear. So, you put a few holes in the walls to hang pictures, that's normal wear and tear. If the carpet got a little dirtier over a period of time, that's normal wear and tear. Say a carpet's been in a home for 10 years, and the tenant just moved in 3 years ago. And then when they leave, the carpet's in really bad shape. You can't charge that tenant for the entire replacement cost of that carpet because it's already been in there 7 years prior. The other thing is that when a landlord wants to charge too much, we have to kind of step in and say, listen, this is what's proper and appropriate, and you could end up in court over something like that. And that's where we're seeing some of the laws change more in favor of the tenants these days. Any
more advice you want to give people out there just to kind of protect themselves from these issues?
Read your lease. What's it say in the lease? Who's responsible for this or that? The other thing is that when you move in, take pictures of everything. So that when you move out, and the landlord says, gee, you just ruined that, you say, no, when I moved in, it was like that.
All right, educate, empower, and engage. How can people get more information?
Hey, listen to us every Saturday on KDWN 101.5 FM, 720 AM, every Saturday at 11 AM.
Give Harvey a call at 702-203-1165 or visit lvrealestateradio.com. We'll be right back.